Welcome back to the Warbird Mistress. Today is Monday the 1st of June 1942, and this is a walk through the war. Beginning in the American Theater of Operations, Zone of the Interior. With the Battle of Coral Sea concluded, and now Japanese radio traffic picking up again as the Japanese fleet needs to be spotted, fear of an attack on the west coast causes suspension of the movement of aircraft and crews from the US to the UK. While it is generally thought that the Japanese will attack in the South Pacific, or at least in the mid-Pacific, somewhere midway between, say, Hawaii and Japan, it is still, nevertheless, a fear that the Japanese may strike at San Francisco, San Diego, or any other West Coast facility. Meanwhile, in California, the 115th Observation Squadron Light of the 69th Observation Group, assigned to anti-sub duties, moves from San Bernardino Army Airfield to Ontario Army Airfield, California, with their O-47, O-49, and L-4 light aircraft. Across the Pacific, B-17s from Australia strike at Lae and Salamaua in New Guinea and at Rabaul in New Britain Island in a strike to dismantle the Japanese grip on the Solomons and the Coral Sea, thereby preserving the lifeline to Australia. Further north in the CBI, the 10th Air Force has 5 heavy bombers attack Rangoon, Burma. Striking at the dock and harbor area, they claim 1 tanker sunk and another left listing in the harbor. Also in India, we see the 436th Bombardment Squadron Heavy of the 7th Heavy Bomb Group moving from Karachi to Allahabad, India, with their B-17Es. Their first mission will be on the 4th of June. Turning the calendar to Tuesday, the 2nd of June, 1942, we begin again in the American Theater of Operations in the Zone of the Interior. As part of the shift westward, aircraft and crews of the 97th Bomb Group Heavy, stationed in New England and scheduled to be dispatched to the 8th Air Force in the UK, are ordered instead to the United States West Coast as a defensive measure against any attack on U.S. soil. And once again going to San Bernardino Army Airfield in California with the 69th Observation Group, the 31st Observation Squadron Medium follows in the footsteps of the 115th Observation Squadron, as they too move from San Bernardino to Ontario Army Airfield. They also fly O-47s and O-49s and also fly O-52s in their search for Japanese subs. In the Pacific Ocean area with the 7th Air Force, 6 of the 16 B-17s at Midway return to Oahu in the territory of Hawaii, as the exact target of the coming Japanese offensive is still unknown. And with the 5th Air Force in the Southwest Pacific area, we see the B-17s of Australia once more bomb the dock and military camp area at Rabaul, New Britain Island. And then traveling down to Woodstock, Australia, we see the 39th Fighter Squadron of the 35th Fighter Group move up to the front line as they not only transfer to Port Moresby in New Guinea, but also fly their first combat mission with their P-39s today. And that was Monday the 1st of June 1942 and Tuesday the 2nd of June 1942. Thank you so much for tuning in on the Walk Through the War series. I hope you're enjoying the other videos. I am putting, like I said, finishing touches on Luftwaffe's C series. That'll probably be the first oat, and then one on the Thatch Weave. Remember that if you're not subscribed, to hit that button and also hit the bell for notifications. And please do consider joining the channel for even only $1 a month. Every little bit counts, and I'd really like to see this become, a much more active endeavor. But until then, it's what I can get in during my week. So, this is Claire, and I am the Warbird Mistress. Take care.